We are back. This is You Doing Too Much TV. You already know this is Jane. So I just previously watched this video that the Breakfast Club did with Will Smith. And Will Smith was asked by Charlemagne the God if he was jealous of the relationship that his wife Jada had with Tupac. And he said, hell yeah. Hell yeah. And then he went on to break it down how he was kind of intimidated by Pac and how he knew Jada loved Pac so much. He did throw in that Jada and Pac never were sexual, which is still in the air for me. But I like how he responded to that. I like how he was truthful about that. Most people would be like, no, I wasn't jealous, da, 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 da. But Jada really did love Pac. He said that she felt like Pac was the image of perfection, the ideal person, because he cared about a lot, but he was still hood and thug life to the fullest. But tell me, how do y'all feel about that? Do you agree with like how Will answered that question? I mean, he was pretty truthful. And I mean, the truth will set you free. And I kind of like that about Will. So, fellas, I want to know, how do y'all feel about this situation? Would you leave or would you stay? Considering that the person that you're married to, love someone else, and then it's someone else who's no longer here, so you can't compete with that person because that person already left their legacy and is no longer in this world. Like, how would you feel about that, considering that Pac died in the 90s and it's 2020 and Will is still being asked about Jada and Pac's relationship? Like, that's amazing how people still have unanswered questions. I would have not asked Will that question, but as a journalist or a reporter, you have to ask certain questions. And he gave a pretty upfront answer. He was like, he knows how Jada feels about Pac. He knows that they were best friends, that she idolizes him. As a man, could you move forward in your relationship for many more years knowing that your wife loves somebody else? Even though he said that they weren't intimate, even though she probably wouldn't tell him. But it's just crazy. Like, females, if this was a reverse situation, females would probably go get a new hairdo, go buy new clothes. Well, it's 2020. They'll probably go and buy a whole new body to feel more appealing to their man, or for him to look at her how he looks at the person that's no longer here or that he was best friends with. But for dudes, what would y'all do? How would y'all go about this situation? I just want to know, like, how y'all feel about this. Because Will is a pretty stand-up guy. To have answered it the way he answered it, it was amazing. He did a great job. He didn't bash Pac. He didn't bash Jada. He just answered the question how he was supposed to. He answered it truthfully. And not many dudes or not many people can do that. Because everybody wants attention. Everybody's clout chasing. Everybody's going to throw a turn in there. Everybody's going to something. But Will just plain out said he knew how Jada felt about Pac. He knows that she thought of Pac as the ideal man. And he still moved forward with their relationship. And they've been together for years since. So leave your feedback in the comments. Remember to like, share, subscribe below to get that notification. Until next time, chase a bag.